Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk through a little bit about my foil setup and the foils that I use for everything nowadays. If you have any questions about anything in this video, make sure you comment below, subscribe to my channel for more videos each week, and let's get into a deep dive of my foil setup. Caught in the Act on my YouTube channel. It's taken a few years to dial in my foil setup, and it's taken a lot of trial and error to get to a very simple foil setup that works for pretty much everything. From prone foiling, paddling in, towing in behind a boat or a ski, to wing foiling and even kite foiling. This is my full setup for everything. Let's start with the mast choice. And there's a lot of different mast lengths that you can go with, from 75 or 65 at the shortest end of the range, all the way up to 110. There's a lot of different reasons for different length masts. You can go from 75 or 65 in the very short end of the range for learning or prone foiling when it comes to prone foiling on shallow spots or reef breaks, all the way up to a 110 length mast, which covers you for kite foiling and other sports that you need to really lean on the foil, because it allows you to lean the pitch of your foil and lean against the power source that you're using, typically kite foiling or racing for the longer length masts. Now for myself, I choose an 82 centimeter mast. This for me is the perfect length for almost everything. It's a little bit short for kiting, it's perfect for wing foiling, it's amazing for proning, and it works ideally for towing as well. And once you get used to an 82 centimeter mast, it means that there's a consistency through everything that you do, and you are always used to this length of mast. So I'd recommend, if you want one mast to rule them all, you want the Duotone D-Lab full carbon 82 centimeter. That's the one that I am using currently. So that's the mast out of the way. The next thing to choose is your front wing sizes. I'm using the Duotone Glide 2.0 wings for almost everything that I'm doing. The Duotone Glide is a wing shape that really offers a bit of everything, from a high aspect shape through to a mid aspect middle. And you can really see on the shape of the wing that it has really high aspect tips through to a mid aspect center, giving sort of the best of both worlds when it comes to a mixture of turning and glide. And for me, that's invaluable, because you want the perfect mixture between glide over distance, forward speed, and turning ability. So for me, the wing shape of choice is the Duotone Glide 2.0. At the upper end of that scale is the 1350. This would be the wing that I would choose for downwinding or long distance foiling downwind, or paddling in the open ocean on a downwind board. For me, at around 90 kilos, this wing provides more than enough lift for that. So that's my wing for downwinding. Moving on to my mid-range wing, I use the 900 square cm Duotone Glide 2.0. For me, this is ideal for light wind wing foiling, and proning on small days, and just allows me to get those really long pump distances as well when you're connecting waves or riding smaller waves or wing foiling downwind in lighter winds. For me, the Glide 900 is the wing of choice. I move to my smallest wing of choice, which is the Glide 2.0 750. I've just got this wing, but it's pretty much the ultimate wing for almost everything, especially strong wind wing foiling, riding waves, even up to like larger sizes. This wing really holds its speed, delivers amazing turning characteristics, and just glides through almost everything as long as you keep the speed. So that's my full 3-wing quiver that I have at the moment, and for me that's sort of really working with everything. The next thing that I think isn't considered enough is fuselage length. And for a while now, I've been using the 60 fuselage length, which is the shortest fuselage that we do in the range. But recently I've gone up to the 66, which is a little bit longer, because after going down to the Kerno Foil Classic here in the UK, seeing some of the better guys riding smaller wings and choosing to go for much smaller foils than they would have done before, the key thing to adjust at the same time is the length of your fuselage. So the smaller you go with your foil choice, the longer you go with your fuselage length. I'm not entirely sure what the prime length of fuselage is at the moment, but I've gone up to the 66 on my 750 Glide, but I think some athletes choose to go for even longer fuselages when it comes to smaller wings, because it increases the stability of your ride, it limits your possibility of breaching, and it just gives you a sort of different turning arc and pump cadence that allows you a little bit more freedom to control the smaller wings without any jitter. Definitely a vital part of your quiver is several different stabilizer or rear wing sizes. I've got everything from the 165 rear wing, which is my smallest, all the way up to the 235 stabilizer. When you change the size of your rear wing stabilizer, it changes your turning characteristics of your foil, the stability of your foil in the turn, and also the cadence of your pump as well as the gliding potential of the wing. It's very typical to use a bigger stabilizer with a bigger front wing so that it balances it out. But if you reduce the size of your rear wing, it will increase the steering ability of your foil setup, increase the responsiveness of the pump as well as the turn, and give you a little bit less lift but more performance. So you can really play around with the size of your rear wing to adjust your foil setup, but don't forget how much difference the length of your fuselage does make. So make sure you choose the right length fuselage for you, get an 82 centimeter mast, minimize your wing quiver down to 3 sizes which cover every sport, and you're set for a full foiling quiver. So there we go, that's a brief overview of my entire foil setup below the water right now. If you've got any questions on that, questions for me or questions on the quiver, make sure you comment below the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next vid.